All right, man. LSU is the college football playoff national champion in 2020. They defeat Clemson 42-25. Let's talk about the game. And Clemson at one point went up like 17-7 or whatever it was. And they had a really, really good blitz scheme. Their defensive coordinator came in with the works. They was studding guys, looping guys. They was causing mass confusion amongst that LSU offensive line. The offensive line for LSU was strong, and they really, really big. And they was beating that offensive line with scheme and speed, and they had a good scheme. And LSU, for the first few drives, couldn't really crack it. But, I thought they should have went under center and went heavy, but they had a great answer for it, and that was pretty much picking up the pace of the offense. When they pick up the pace, them guys, the LSU couldn't get they scheme down right. And, once the pace slowed down, the LSU blitzes started to get home, Clemson blitzes started to get home, but Trevor Lawrence didn't throw a touchdown tonight, but he ran for one. And all three of Clemson's touchdowns came by rushing. Joe Burrows threw for 463, 5 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. So he did what he usually do. But it was cat and mouse. Clemson defense, they had the answer. Only thing Clemson defense didn't do was get turnovers or put points on the board, and that was the difference. Burrows, he fumbled, he kind of dropped the ball at one of the times, but both teams took care of the ball, until the end when Lawrence had the fumble. But that's the thing LSU did. They got sacked, they had some drops, but they didn't turn the ball over for the most part. They didn't give up no points, wasn't no pick sixes, but Clemson, offensively, they was going after the court and filtered, but the freshman number 24 for LSU, man, he gonna be great, man. Derek Stingley Jr., he was out there locking stuff down. He was locking down Clemson best receiver, and he was locking down Moss and Higgins and whoever else they had out there. And Clemson had a good scheme, good offensive game plan for a minute. They came out, tested LSU, East and West, tried to get on the edge, and they came down, and they should have scored the first drive, but they didn't. And, they eventually put some points on the board, but, credit to LSU in that offense. They came from Sean Payton and New Orleans Saints, negative, Louisiana. And Burrows understood the offense. He had a lot more weapons than Lawrence did tonight, but LSU just was more talented. And this is what LSU been missing the last few years. They've been missing the elite quarterback play. And even Nick Saban came around and said it, you know what, I can't do no more John Parker Wilsons or McElroys or A.J. McCarrons. We need a Tua. And that's the wave of college football now. Now the SEC ain't going to be able to get by with great defense and average quarterback play. College football is becoming a college quarterback-driven sport. And, you need a Lawrence and you need a Joe Burrows. You need guys like that can make plays, man. But LSU had a lot of firepower. Randy Moss, he got a touchdown. I think he might have got 2, but I know he got a touchdown. And Chase and Jefferson, Chase is only a sophomore. Jefferson, man, they did a tremendous job this season. And them and Burrows had great camaraderie. They was dropping the ball he was dropping the ball in the bucket. Chase dropped a touchdown, I think, but it didn't matter at the end. And they ran the ball just good enough. And, Joe Burrows, he had one of the quickest turnarounds, man, that I've seen, man. And that just shows you, man, coaching in the right system. Without the right system and the right coaching, any player in football can get marginalized. You know what I'm saying? This school believed in him. This program believed in him. They put the proper coaching staff in place. And he took off, man. And Clemson ain't no bad program. You know what I'm saying? But I predicted LSU when I was looking at the teams that they was playing, and people try to diminish the SEC like it's overrated. No, it's not. You look at Georgia, Auburn, Alabama, going to Texas early in the year when they supposed to beat all that in the bag of chips and beating Ty Herman, the head coach there that spun LSU to go there. Beating Georgia in the SEC championship game. I believe they played Florida as well, too. They played a murderous row of opponents. Whether they beat them by an inch or a mile, they beat them. And this the difference. When you play a tough schedule, you battle test it, and you tough, and you get through these times, man. And they was battle tested Clemson didn't play nobody. Ohio State didn't play nobody. Oklahoma didn't play nobody. This is the one team that went through the test, that went through the complete faith test, man. So shout out to LSU. I had them as the national championships early in the season. The way the offense was taking off, and then it took off into the SEC, and they was dominating everybody there. You know, it was an easy choice. Got off to a rocky start, but Clemson, if Trevor Lawrence play next season and don't sit out or don't try to get eligible through the draft, through Congress, whatever, they're going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of good talent, and they're going to reload, and Trevor Lawrence is still the truth, man. But Joe Burrows, it was his night tonight. He was on point. So shout out to LSU, man, for coming through. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, want to make a donation. That link's in the description. Best way to donate, share the video. Check out our college sports playlist. We're going to cross over, talk about some college basketball real soon. So let me know what you guys thought about the game. Congratulations to national champs, LSU. One time for the one time. We gone.